Hello, welcome back. And it's great to have with us again from Canberra, Lyle Shelton from the Australian Christian Lobby. How are you, Lyle?
I'm really well, thanks, Kent. Good to be with you again.
Good to hear. Now, Lyle, we heard in the news earlier that Family Voice Australia is concerned at plans to show mature content on commercial TV half an hour or an hour earlier than is currently allowed. I understand you share some of these same concerns.
Yeah, we absolutely do, Kent. This is typical of the television industry. Certainly not your part of the industry, Kent, but they do try and relax the standards constantly. So they've put forward a proposal to the Australian Communications and Media Authority that more sex and violence can be shown in children's viewing hours. Now, we don't think that's a good idea, and we think most Australian parents would agree with us.
Okay, now I understand there are also issues with alcohol ads being shown, perhaps, as early as 7:30.
Yeah, that's exactly right. We don't object to alcohol being advertised per se, but I think we do know from the research that a lot of alcohol advertising directed at children does affect their behaviour, and of course we know we've got a massive binge drinking problem in this country with young people. So we don't need more alcohol advertising on TV, and we certainly don't need it at earlier hours when children are watching.
Yeah, I mean, the commercial TV networks, Lyle, are arguing that, when it comes to online streaming services, pay TV, public television, any other content delivery platform, that they have less regulation than commercial TV does. They're saying, wouldn't it be fairer to have a level playing field?
Yeah, well, that may be so, and certainly we are chasing our tails as a society to keep up with the new technologies, but that doesn't mean it should be a race to the bottom, to the lowest common denominator. And certainly we do still watch a lot of television as families, and certainly a lot of children do, who perhaps might have their device use regulated by their parents. It is very hard to regulate TV viewing, and we need as much assistance from the industry to help parents, not to make it harder for them.
Yeah, fair enough. Now, Lyle, we've seen a change of state government in Queensland just once they eventually sorted themselves out, and now we're facing a state election in New South Wales. Are there issues of particular concern to Christians that seems to be, pushing the pendulum towards Labor, or that maybe might turn out to be election deciders?
Yeah, it's hard to know, Kent. Certainly the New South Wales Premier Mike Baird is well known as a Christian, and that will most likely augur well for him in the campaign. The new Labor leader, Luke Foley, has only been in the job since April. He's a committed Catholic, so again that will have appeal to a large portion of the Christian constituency. Unfortunately, Mr Foley has given in to the pressure that's been relentless on him over marriage, and changed his position on marriage, and now supports changing its definition. So that probably will work against him in large part of the constituency.
Yeah, all right. Well, thanks so much for your insights, Lyle.
Pleasure, Kent. Thanks for having us.